Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is D-Free. Here today we have the information pertaining to BROLY / CHEELAI, the duo unit, the first ever duo unit in the game. And we also do have the information about the transforming Super Vegito, whose art doesn't want to show, but whatever. We got all the info. We're going to explain what these characters do. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new for more content, as well as that notification so you miss anything we upload here on the channel. First thing I want to mention is the banner will be going live right after maintenance is over. The shop maintenance is currently going on. You guys log in, you see that, and when that's over, the banner will be live. So we have the return for the first time in a very long time of the 999 Z Power bonus for multi-summons on this banner. And I think it's very important that they did this because I'm just going to be honest, like when people saw that this was going to be a Legends Rising banner, a lot of people kind of decided they were going to skip it or just do daily discounts, whatever. And a lot of you guys probably still will have those same sentiments. But the most important thing is that Legends Rising, unlike Ultra Space Times that give you tickets, or like, obviously they now have co-op shop and there's tickets and stuff like that. That's an entirely different thing. But like, you know, you get those Ultra Space Time tickets. The step-ups have their own model and stuff like that, and discounts here and there and all this other stuff. Legends Risings were just basic, didn't have anything. So if I would not be opposed to them keeping 999 here. Also, they have the freebie of 30 on the Ultra Space Times, which is an inferior version of, in my opinion, of the same type of mechanic. But regardless, though, excited to see it back, and hopefully they continue to improve on some of these banner models. Because again, this was the most ordinary type in the game. I mean, if you look at the other ones, for example, they are actually rerunning, well, not rerunning, but they're bringing out the Legends movie saga type of banner. These banners typically have like guaranteed sparking like 3 times or whatever. So it just, Legends Rising needed something. And can I say, this banner, why are they giving, hold on this banner you get the 3 main units for this team. Hey, this is actually low-key a good banner if you want to build movies. Okay, speaking of that team, let's take a look at the BROLY / CHEELAI unit. I hope you guys enjoy this and hit that subscribe, of course, like I was saying earlier. Today's video like goal is going to be 1,000 likes, and of course, stay tuned for any other videos we have planned, like summons and stuff. So anyways, here we go. Starting out, it is a BROLY card. Has the BROLY tags. Yes, that makes sense. It is a BROLY card, completely. This is why you fight as BROLY. CHEELAI just pops in every now and again, but it's a BROLY card. Frieza Force. It's on the Saiyan team as well, and movies, and it's a BROLY. Again, all BROLY. So there we go. So that's an interesting concept in terms of like how they're going to handle this mechanic going forward. CHEELAI is literally not in the game technically, because she's not a playable character. I mean, she is. You get my point. Anyways, moving on. Main ability, draws a special arts card next, restores own ki by 50 as well, plus 40% to strike damage inflicted for 20 counts, reduces damage received by 20% as well, and you need 15 counts to use it. That is a lot on a main ability. Draws the green card, gets more than enough ki to use it. 50 is a lot for combo extension. That green card is going to be nuts, watch. Plus 40% as well to their strike damage, and also gets a permanent damage reduction of 20%. Let's skip to the green card really quick. So, the green card. One of the following effects will occur randomly on hit. Destroys all of your enemy's cards. That's one of the things that could happen. Or reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Or cancels enemies' attribute upgrades. And also, you can combo into anything. You can combo into strikes, blasts, special. You can combo into anything, basically. And the most important thing about this green card is there is no limit. It doesn't say, oh, activates once, activates twice, whatever. You can combo into whatever, and the only downside is that it's random. And the worst effect here is destroying all your enemy's cards. I mean, that could be good if they have, like, an ultimate or something. But, like, the other two are really good. But, like, that one is kind of whatever. But, nonetheless, it's really cool that they built that way. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the unique abilities. Plus 30% to damage inflicted when this character enters the battlefield and cannot be stacked. So it's a one-time 30% bonus. The following effects occur according to the number of timer counts elapsed from the battle start. Once 40 counts have elapsed, increases own Dragon Balls by 1. And once 60 counts have elapsed, increases own Dragon Balls by 1. This unit seems similar to Sin Shenron, kind of like they have Rising Rushes in mind, for better or worse, right? Just a lot of Dragon Ball manipulation and stuff like that here. There are other units that manipulate Dragon Balls in different ways, like Red 18 or whatever, but nonetheless, it's kind of like a newer thing they're doing on some of these units to some degree. Anyways, second unique. Applies the following effects itself when this character is switched to standby. Restores health by 10%. Damage plus 20%. Damage plus 20% damage inflicted up to 80%. So this is a stacking buff for this character specifically. They need to switch out almost a handful of times, but when they do, they get another 20%. So you almost don't want to leave them out there. But when they do come out there, they get a 30% damage buff. Okay, once you've swapped the character in and out almost a handful of times, they're going to hit like a freaking truck. Especially if you haven't used the main ability. They're going to do so much damage. It's not even funny. But you got to, again, you got to switch a lot. A lot. But to help you out with that, also shorten sub count by 3. Activate 3 times. Yeah, shortening sub count by 3 is ridiculous. Shortening sub count is one of the things that makes 21 so good. She switches so freaking fast. Her sub count's like at, what, 5 most of the time? Like, she switches so fast. And she draws a card and all that stuff. She's nuts for a different reason. But this is a really good mechanic. Also, when they switch out, they get rid of all attribute downgrades. That's nuts. That's nuts. Cancels their own attribute downgrade. That's nuts. Okay. Regular strikes and blast cards. The blue card, major impact damage, inflicts enemy with the attribute downgrade plus 20% to strike damage received. Is this it's a melee type, yeah? Melee type. Okay. Stats looking pretty awesome here. Not a bad chart here. Overall, very good spread in the stats overall. So that's pretty cool. So a lot of strike focus, and as a result, Frieza Force strike attack. Are you going to be Frieza Force and movies? Oh my god, don't give freaking Frieza Force / Lineage another double attacker. Okay. Frieza Force / movies to just strike attack. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm a hater, I know. I didn't want Frieza Force to get like another Frieza Force / Lineage have so many double attackers. It don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense. So strike attack only. 35 at 7-star, which nobody's gonna do right now, but well, 14-star, I guess. But they're actually really impressive. I think it's a character. It's really easy to see why Vegito would be better without even reading him, just by knowing one of the things he does. But I think this is a character you can't really equally quantify just by looking at them in terms of this. You're going to have to see them in actual usage after they switched multiple times, after they've tanked some hits as well, after they've just done a freaking million damage with strike cards. They're going to hit so hard. Now the question is, does movies need them? That's a question we need to have answered in terms of oh, by the way, the green card has blast armor, which is really good. It's a question we need to have answered in terms of when we see them in action. Do they actually usurp this blue Vegeta as the main blue fighter for this team? Now, one of the things I think they needed to really do was to buff their allies, which unfortunately they actually don't do at all. But all the Dragon Ball manipulation, especially when you combo this card with the yellow Gohan, who also destroys Dragon Balls, I think that you have this really cool situation with movies where you can just completely neuter the enemy's rising rushes while still having these strike units that are going to hit for like 1 billion damage. Like, no joke. So that could be really interesting. And then this card can also be easily protected with Bojack's cover. And then the funny thing is that it negates Bojack's cover to a degree in terms of the damage you take, because when you switch out, you heal anyway. Even though Bojack hurts you, right? What is it, 15% on Bojack switch? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull it up really quick. Yeah, that card is actually really good. Like, it was made very well in terms of the way that they synergize with the team. Let me actually see really quick. Where's the cover rescue? Hello? Hello? Oh, no. I'm stupid. I pulled up the wrong purple. I'm like, wait, where's it at? Where is he at? Okay, what is it, 15%? 20%, something like that. Plus 25%. Restores his health, comboable stuffs, 15%. Yeah, almost negates it all. Not almost. I mean, not completely, but almost. So that unit is actually very good, man. I think, though, that the Vegeta's strike card and also blue card, blast armor, like damaging blast armor is nuts. But again, you can combo off of the Broly's green, but you can't. It's not as flexible as having a strike card blast armor. All right, moment of truth. Let's look at Vegito here. Transform into Super Vegito, destroys all of your own cards, and randomly draws 4 new ones. Okay, they didn't give him any key. Imagine if they gave him just a little bit of key, like 30 key. Oh my god. 15 counts must elapse. It's very quick and easy. Applies the following effects itself from the battle start until he transforms. By the way, a ranged Vegito. For better or worse, ranged Vegito. Does he all double blast? Okay, he has the strike version of the green Gogeta's blast card. Oh no, they're doing this. They want you to use green Gogeta with this guy. Anyways, let's get to it. Where's the last one? Okay, applies the following effects to self, plus 50% of blast damage inflicted, can't be canceled, and reduces damage received by 20%. Also, the following effects occur after the enemy's attack is over. Activates 1 time. Randomly destroys 1 of your arts cards and draws a special arts card next, and reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Okay, that last part's unnecessary, but I mean, it's really good. It's just unnecessary. Like, why? Why? It doesn't fit anything he's doing. It's random, but I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Trust me. I'll take it. It just feels weird. Okay, draws a green card next. What does the green card do, really quick? Restores health by 10%, which as soon as their attack is over, you get a free heal. Okay. And also key by 20, plus 20% to damage inflicted, activates once. Reduces damage received by 10%, activates once. He would sustain this through transforming, wouldn't he? That's pretty nuts if he does. Yeah, it's a free damage cut too. It's only 10%, but you gotta remember he still has another 20 up here, and it probably gets better on transformation. Plus 25% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts upon activation. Okay, with the Big Bang attack. Let's look at his main ability, and excuse me, his Z ability. So, Fusion Warrior Blast Attack. Okay. And, oh, he's double attack. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Double attack is really good. You can actually replace his Gotenks now on bench. Some of you guys are probably already running, like, LF Goku anyway. I was hoping he'd get Saiyan, though. Oh, my God. Saiyan as a second Z ability would have been epic for him. Anyways, let's see what he does. Draws a special move next. Restores ki by 50. Oh, you're going to do this nonsense. Restores Vanish completely, and you need 5 counts after transforming to use it. Okay. You're going to do this nonsense. Just a free special move, huh? Okay, whatever. I mean, we didn't learn our lesson with Yellow Gohan or like Nail or just whatever. We didn't learn our lesson. Anyways. So the unique one applies the following effects to self after transformation, plus 50% of damage, can't be canceled. Reduces damage received by 50% for 10 counts only. Oh, post-transformation, he can't tank as well. Yeah, this is not timed. But, like, okay, so let me not say that he can't tank as well. He, in fact, tanks better, but for a short period of time. And then he loses it completely. Plus 100% to ki recovery for 20 counts. This is also, this part right here highlighted, the ki recovery, is because he draws a whole new hand. Like, that's nuts. But you got to think about it. When you transform, you're immediately running the damage cut timer. I need to read his green card. Maybe it got better. But you're immediately running this 10-second count. Like, this is almost irrelevant because assuming that you transform with, like, a decent amount of ki, you're going to be using your whole new hand that you drew. You're going to have ki recovery, which works well with sidestep, charge step, whatever. And then you're going to immediately go into a blue card in the same combo. He plays just like the freaking Gohan, basically, to some degree. It's very similar, and it's funny because they're yellow. But anyways, similar concept where you transform, unload your hand, and then just use a free blue card, basically. But like again, you basically wasted this. This is almost irrelevant. But again, I need to see his green card. I'm not being critical. I'm reading him and dissecting it. Applies the following effects itself every time this character uses a strike or blast. Oh, you're doing this stuff. Every time you use a strike or blast card, he gets 10% more special move damage. See, this is exactly what I was just talking about. They're going to give you a whole new freaking hand. You're going to have 100% ki recovery. If you add even a decent amount of ki, you can combo that whole hand with tech or whatever. And then you're going to just do a million freaking billion damage with your blue card. Because the blue card has a damage buff anyway on it. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. He's basically going to one-shot whoever it is with that card. It's just going to happen. Okay. -5 to special move arts cost for 15 counts as well. The damage buff is for 15 counts, which is coincidentally more than enough time. That's more than enough time. Applies the following effects to self when this character evades an enemy's attack with the vanishing step. Restores ki by 20. Ooh, hello, Blue Trunks and Blue Gogeta. I see you. Increases arts card draw speed level by 1 for 5 counts. Don't do this. Stop that. Stop that. Stop this. Okay? No, we don't need this. But again, it would be one thing if he had ki recovery and draw together. But it's kind of interesting how, like, he has these things, but they're in separate spots. Like, 5 counts is only long enough to maybe do, like, get, like, 1 extra card, maybe, than you would have otherwise. But obviously, that could be the difference between winning or losing. But I'm just like, okay, when you think of VEGITO, you think game-breakingly good. And that's actually good because, I mean, that's bad. But it's good that he doesn't seem like he's game-breaking good because of what the producer said. He said they wouldn't be game-breaking, and they're not. By the way, huge thing, no anti-regen. Okay, I said this in my video last night, and I don't know why people don't understand the concept, but one more anti-regen unit does not shut down regen. They're still going to be basically the best team in the game. It does not matter, right? And they can keep putting anti-regen on these exclusive units. For example, Purple Gohan just got anti-regen on Zenkai. Well, like, what does that do for movies? What does that do for the pure Saiyan team, just regular Saiyan team, right? What does that do for these teams? That's why the anti-mechanic is just not great, right? It's good, obviously. It's good for the teams it's usable on, but it's not great. But he doesn't have it anyway, so that's interesting to see. Blue card, massive slice damage. It's going to hit incredibly hard. Oh my god, this is going to one-shot. It's going to literally one-shot. Plus 40% of damage. Blast armor as well. It's going to one-shot. Applies the following effects itself when he uses the green. Restores ki by 50, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 10 counts. Okay, you know what it is. And he also can combo strikes, blasts, special moves, and greens. He trades all his defense for a lot of offense, which is kind of cool when you think about the red Vegito, base Vegito that's been in the game for a long time. He kind of is similar. After a certain amount of time, he just mainly goes offense. But again, also this freaking strike card, bro. Plus 10% to damage inflicted. This is a stack. And then if you run the green Gogeta who has that blast card in his deck, do you understand? These units are going to just do so much damage. This is a general damage buff. It's not like it's only blast or only strike in a way that the SS4s have, even though their base cards that they have, their strikes and blasts are a little different. They debuff the enemy, whatever, right? These units are going to hit so hard. And on top of that, they just gave Fusions 2 new equips. For one, they awoken this one. It goes up a little bit. But the new equip with Vegito's face on it, that's like somewhere in here. I'm not seeing it. It's somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. This is like all attack, strike attack, blast attack, and also another strike attack. What did they do? What did they do it? It says ranged Saiyans. It hasn't updated to show him here. Or ranged, excuse me, Fusion Warrior, which he is. Okay, so like again, he's incredibly good. I need to see him in action. He's definitely one of the top non-LFs in the game, obviously, like 21, like Yellow Gohan. He's up there in that discussion. Same can be said for the Broly unit. I don't want to overhype, right? I sometimes get in the point where it's like, on reading these characters, like, bro, this unit's broken. Oh my god, so good. Because you read it and you're like, they're nuts. And also, in the case of Vegito, I really want to temper expectation because people are expecting him, because he's Vegito, to always be the best character in the game, basically. I don't think he's that, right? But he's incredibly good. But the most important thing about Vegito that needs to be mentioned is that he's yellow. This team needed a yellow unit. They needed it badly. That art just, it sits really weird. They needed a yellow badly. So there you have it, everyone. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you all enjoyed. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new. And your boy D-Free will see all of you in the next one. And remember, hit that thumbs up. It just takes a second. Just a second. Remember.